Let me ask you one question. If fixed deposits are so safe, if they are guaranteed, if banks themselves recommend them, then why do FD investors quietly lose money every single year without any market crash, without any scammer calling them, and without any warning? Today, I'll expose the biggest legal scam in personal finance, the fixed deposit illusion. And trust me, after this video, you'll never look at FDs the same way again. Before you get angry, before you comment FD is safe bro, relax. This video is not about hating FDs. It's about exposing what banks, advisors, and even your parents never explained properly. Because the real scam is not that FDs are bad. The real scam is what they don't tell you about them. Let's be honest. FDs feel comforting. Your parents love them. Banks promote them aggressively. They say words like safe, guaranteed, risk-free. No daily ups and downs, no scary red numbers. You put money today, you get more money tomorrow. Simple. In fact, for many families, FD equals investment. Stocks, gambling. Crypto, scam. Mutual funds, too complicated. But FD? Beta, FD karwa do. And that's exactly where the trap begins. Let me ask you a brutally honest question. Is an investment really safe if it guarantees loss? Not loss on paper, not loss you can see, but loss in real life. Because money has only one real job: to protect and grow your purchasing power, not the number in your bank app, but what that money can actually buy. And this is where FDs fail silently. Banks proudly say, FD gives you 6 to 7% guaranteed returns. Sounds good, right? But here's what they don't highlight. Let's break it down with a simple example. You invest 1 lakh rupees in an FD at 6.5%. After 1 year, you get 1,06,500 rupees. You feel happy. You made money. But now comes the invisible enemy. Inflation. Inflation is not dramatic. It doesn't scream. It slowly steals. Milk gets expensive, rent increases, school fees go up, medical bills explode. Let's assume real inflation is 7 to 8%. Your FD returns 6.5%, inflation 8%. That means you didn't earn money. You lost purchasing power. Your 1,06,500 rupees can now buy less than what 1 lakh rupees bought last year. That's a guaranteed loss. No scammer needed, no fraud, no drama, just math. Pause this video for 5 seconds and think. How many people around you are celebrating FD returns while actually getting poorer? Yeah, that's the real scam. Now let's add another punch. Tax. FD interest is fully taxable. If you are in 20% tax slab or 30% tax slab, your 6.5% return becomes 5.2% or even 4.5%. So now, let's recalculate. FD return after tax around 5%, inflation around 8%, net loss minus 3% every year. And remember, this happens every single year. 1 year loss feels small, but money doesn't work in 1 year, it works in decades. Let's talk real damage. You invest 5 lakh rupees in FD for 20 years, rolling it over. On paper, it grows, but in real value, you lose lakhs of purchasing power. That means retirement dreams shrink, medical emergencies hit harder, your money works less when you need it most, and the saddest part, you did everything right. Now, let's flip the perspective. Why do banks love FDs? Simple. Your loss is their profit. Banks take your FD money and lend it out at home loans 9 to 10%, personal loans 14 to 18%, credit cards 30 to 40%. You get 6% and they earn the spread. FDs are cheap money for banks. That's why advisors recommend them, relationship managers push them, seniors are targeted heavily. Not because it's best for you, but because it's best for them. Now listen carefully. FD is not evil. FD is a tool. But the scam is selling FDs as wealth creation, selling FDs as best investment, selling FDs without explaining inflation and tax. FD is meant for short-term parking, emergency funds, capital protection, not for beating inflation, not for long-term growth. Smart money doesn't avoid FDs. Smart money uses FDs correctly. Here's what financially aware people do. 1. They keep emergency funds in FD or liquid funds. They don't lock long-term money in FDs. They diversify into equity mutual funds, index funds, assets that beat inflation. They understand one simple rule: safety without growth is slow death for money. So stop asking, is it safe? Start asking, is it keeping up with inflation after tax? Because the biggest risk is not volatility. The biggest risk is not growing at all. Here's what you can do. Use FDs only for short-term needs. Never use FDs for long-term wealth. Learn basic investing concepts. Respect inflation more than fear. Question guaranteed returns. And most importantly, stop blindly following financial advice just because it's traditional. Fixed deposits are not a scam because they steal your money. They are a scam because they steal your future quietly. No noise, no panic, just slow erosion. If this video opened your eyes, hit the like button. It helps more people to escape this trap. Subscribe if you want honest finance content without sugarcoating. And comment below, did you ever calculate your real FD returns? I'll see you in the next one.